Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button, and thank you to everyone who hits that like button, shares and helps the channel to grow. So thank you, it's greatly appreciated. Today we're going to do a reading for the signs, for the fire signs Leo, Aries and Sagittarius for the month of March 2021. We're going to look at it. It's a general read. We're looking at the overall collective energy. At the end of the read, I will pull some individual cards for each sign. But as a collective energy here, Sagittarius, and Aries and Leo, fire signs. I'm going to just say fire signs, okay? Please take what resonates, what isn't is not for you. And also check out your moon sign, that's connected to your emotions, and your rising sign, or what we call your ascendant. That can sometimes resonate more because it's how you're meeting life. But we're going to talk a little bit about the energy too. We just had the full moon in Virgo. Now, that was revealing a lot of truth. I have got a video up, so listen to that video. So something was revealed. We can't live in untruth anymore, whether it's within ourselves or with people. So we've got that energy going on, but let's have a little look at the energy that is coming through for the month of March for my fire signs. Now, we want to know what March is bringing, but I'll ask another question at the end, what you don't see. Yeah, so fire signs. It's so funny. I feel I can speak very freely and very direct to you guys. That's why I love doing your readings, okay? There's no beating about around the bush. A lot of you are very focused on your 10 of Cups, which is your contentment and your happiness or relationships, okay? All about relationships, love and connection. For some of you, this is love coming in. For some of you, it's about you're ready to connect, you're ready to move forward to this happiness. There's the Sagittarius card, the Temperance card, allowing things to unfold very naturally, having patience, balance. I pour into your cup, you pour into my cup. So here we've got the Temperance card. It has fallen though on top of the emotion card. So there are a lot of emotions going on, I would say, triggered by that full moon. So I'm going to say truths, untruths, revelations, epiphanies. If you've been trying to hide or disconnect from feelings or push them down or disregard them regarding relationships, love, connection, you being more connection, or if you've had any blocks there, I would say there's a lot of emotions coming up. Fire signs, sorry. I was going to say Sagittarius. With emotions there, and I was looking at the swords, conflict. This can be inner conflict, mental conflict. It's air, okay? See, up in your head, manifesting. So many of you, this is for the fire signs. Don't know why it keeps going to say air. Maybe some of you are dealing with an air sign. I don't know. Fire signs. Basically, it's looking like to me here, you finally want to get your relationship side of your life, your love life or your relationships sorted. That's the directness I'm getting, that I can speak freely and directly. So what's coming up is emotions you might need to clear, or you're dealing with people, places or situations or emotional issues right now. It is causing some mental conflict here for you, or conflict in your manifesting, but they all feel like blocks that you need to deal with. We've got the Emperor and the Queen of Wands here. Now the Queen of Wands is very direct. That's why I feel direct, okay? It's a fire sign card. We've got the Aries card on top of that, the Emperor. So there it is. There's the double fire here. This is knowing my worth, taking action, going for what you want. The Emperor makes decisions. It's about going for what you want, taking action, but also the Emperor is very organized and looks at all the information. He doesn't just go rushing in, he or she doesn't go rushing in. It's planned, it's organized, it's gathered information. But you are really looking to take action in your relationship, whether it's love, friendship, groups, associations, You want your wish fulfillment. Fire signs, you're going to go for your wish fulfillment. I think there could be some revelation or some conflict within you or the people, places and situations around you about what that is for you. So others not liking a relationship you're wanting, you in conflict with a relationship you're wanting, or an emotional conflict that you need to deal with within yourself to do with love, relationships, romance or connections. You're really ready to take the new path. You're ready. Fire signs are ready to go into the unknown. Give it a go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take action. Okay. Again, in that, they are asking for you to have the strength, have the courage. And I believe you have got it. There's the Leo card. We've got every fire sign card here on the table. And this is slow and methodical and practical and thinking long term. So what does that tell me? Our fire signs here are definitely ready to deal with their relationship issues, whether that's a revelation, an epiphany, a truth, an untruth in them, around them, all of the above, people, places, situations. And it looks like they're going to make a new start and a new beginning regardless. There is a lot of fire energy here. This could be been thought out for a long time. Or you're about to put a plan of action in place that is going to create very long term. But I can tell you, anyone dealing with a fire sign, you better be ready to go on the adventure or be in alignment with their wish fulfillment. It's a lot of moving forward. And look at the bottom of the deck here, moving forward, putting all your tools, swords, knowledge, wisdom, talent. You know where you're going. And even if you don't know where you're going, you are heading for your wish fulfillment and your 10 of Cups. We've got the confidence card here, the abundance coming in at the end of the month, the moving forward. This is the path, this is the direction. So for a lot of you, you know where you want to head or who towards you want to go or what your happiness or wish fulfillment is. I feel at the start of the month, possibly because of the full moon that we had in Virgo, maybe something was revealed to you and it's created a lot of motion, whether that was a person, place or situation or emotion within you that is really pushing you forward. And here's the other fire sign card, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. We've got here, look at you expanding your horizons, ready to move forward, ready to, your ships are coming in. This is a person ready to go beyond where they've gone before and they're taking action. The King of Wands takes action. The Queen of Wands takes action. We've got the Emperor card here. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo card. They're all on the table. Now, why is this happening? Because you're ready to take action. For some of you, it's because you're over your current situation. You can no longer sustain it or maintain groups, association, friendships, or a relationship. You are done in the old energy. It is completed. You do not get anything out of that energy anymore. There's no motivation in this person. They're over it. So they're looking at all their choices, which does represent this card here, manifesting, really connecting in and looking at all my options. So that's why I keep getting the word reviewing. Let's just get a few more clarifiers here. What is the main message for all these fire signs that are out on the table? And typical fire signs, yep, you've shown up in your reading, facing it, facing the truth, out there on the table. Yeah, look at this. Here's the absolute clarifier. Basically, your 10 of Cups, your happiness, your contentment, what you're emotionally connected to, romance, wanting to romance, someone being more connected in relationships, whatever those relationships are, anyone or anything that's not working with you or for you, where you thought they were and they weren't, or they're not walking their talk, or they're blocking you, that has been revealed to you, possibly at the end of Feb into March or through March. This is what will happen. There's a lot of revealing going on because of that full moon. It's very emotional for you. You are going to go back to the drawing board or back to rethinking something or making a commitment to a direction or a person, place or situation. It's very emotional for you, so you're weighing it all up. But the Sagittarius card is looking at the bigger picture, moving on, expansion. But you're allowed, they're saying, rather than getting emotional about it, allow it to unfold naturally within yourself. So there may be a bit of healing there. Excuse me. The conflict card, the manifesting, or, you know, trying to get in my own energy, trying to keep with my own truths, my own perspectives. Who am I now? What am I now? What energy am I now? You do need to, I think this is inner conflict or conflict around you. It's like you're pulling away and you're doing your own nurturing. For some of you, you want to move toward more nurturing people. Okay, it could be someone that represents a loving, giving, warm, nurturing, take care of everyone and everything kind of energy, because that's what you do, fire signs. You're definitely receiving, you want alignment. So a lot of you are about to step into your wish fulfillment, take that journey and get into alignment and heart alignment. And when we do that, we go on a very destined path. Okay. Definitely not moving forward, gathering the strength and courage to do it, and making a decision in March, weighing up what's imbalanced and making a decision, moving forward, the new path's got healing, abundance, your confidence, your energy's back, but it's more than you expect. But here's a healing that's happened because of what's happened in the month of March or the decision you've made. For some of you, this is a relationship coming in where your togetherness actually creates abundance, where you heal each other. There's faith, there's loyalty, which is kind of reminding me of this card here. Someone you can rely on, someone who's loyal, someone who's in their integrity. And for some of you, that's the only people you want to be around now. When you take action and you expand your current horizons or your current limits or your current place of where you are or your current group or friendships or relationship, look at the success card, and that trumps every card of the deck. So every issue you're going to have, it's like even the universe is pushing you forward, fire signs, but you don't really need the universe pushing you forward because you like to do it all yourself. Look at this. Wherever you're over it, done, unmotivated, things aren't working, flowing for you, you're looking at all your choices, all your options, or you're thinking about them or creating them, you make a decision, you're moving forward. It does look like finally the fire signs are very clear on where they're moving forward or who they're moving forward to. I just looked at my clock over there and it's 111, which is new beginnings, new cycle. And we have the Fool card here. It's a 0 card. It's a new cycle. It has to be more nurturing for you, whether that's internally relates to our external, but people around us, or internally within ourselves. So there is a big revelation here. Yep, a lot of fire signs are really reviewing their security, their stability, their future. This is long term. This is, am I in alignment with what I'm trying to manifest long term? And I need to be in a harmonious energy where people are wanting or doing what I want, or growing or building. These two here, sometimes can be the nostalgic card, being too nostalgic about the past, but I'm not getting that. You're so ready to move on, fire signs, that this is more about, I want to team up with, let's say, my twin, whether it's a friend, group, association, partnership, relationships, who are actually wanting to do or working with me. These two are doing the same thing harmoniously together without affecting each other's energy, but they're so in connection. So that's really interesting. And that's where you want to move forward to. People, places, and situations. It's nearly like that saying I think I said in a reading last month, like, other people, places, and situations around me in alignment to where I'm heading? Like, are they doing the things I want to do? Are they going to get me to my manifestation, to my wish fulfillment? And you're looking around going, who's doing that? Who is in alignment with what I'm doing or where I'm wanting to head? And for a lot of you, really trusting your intuition. in this. So that's why I said, you know, don't get too much sword energy, conflict, or get in conflict. There's no point because you've made this decision, fire signs. You're moving towards it. Who wants to come can come. Who doesn't is not going to. And I don't think you're in a really negotiating mood. I think you've kind of said, no, this is where I'm at, this is where I'm heading, this is what I want. Are you on board or not? And there we go. You're closing out a cycle. There's definitely a cycle ending. It's no more. So, but whatever's ending or closing out for you, fire signs, there is no more in it. It is done. It is complete. Whether it's a relationship, career, job, direction, path, journey, it's closing out for you the month of March. You are very in tune. You're very intuitive about this. You have a feeling, and they're telling you to trust your intuition. And for a lot of you, it's karmic. You're making karmic decisions right now about relationships, particularly a lover, soulmate, partner that you're in. Look, if it was about work or a work partnership, that can be our passions as well. But it feels like a lot of you will be moving on from someone or career or something that is not karmically coming where you're coming or not in alignment on that path. A lot of you are ending something, and even though a lot of facts might not be there, your intuition knows. And I don't think this person's grown, or this person may have caused a lot of conflict, drama. Maybe they're younger, maybe they're just not experienced or emotional. They could be needy. This is sort of like my student card, okay? Good to be around, walk the talk, talk and talk and talk, but no experience, no wisdom, or they didn't mature, or there's been some gossip or trouble or drama or spying. To me, it's an energy that with this spread here, you don't want to deal with anymore. Just be careful, though, you're not too harsh with your endings and completions. Yeah, you want a new beginning. You're getting a new world here. I do want to ask, though, what's your blind spot for fire signs? I think some of you are dealing with an air sign, because I keep going to say that. Your blind spot is either finally you're listening, or you're walking away from someone that is not listening, that is not walking their talk, who says they will and they won't, who aren't making the changes, who are saying they're on the same direction and wanting the same things of you, and they haven't been. They really haven't been. So that's either you coming out of that. Look, if you've been denying a connection or feelings or emotion or a direction or your wish fulfillment, and you're coming out of that. And for others, if you're dealing with someone like that, you're not going to bother anymore. You're not going to talk. You're just going to, I heard, give the verdict. This is harsh. Yeah, it's definitely around your relationships. Security, stability, foundation, relationships. So it could be your career, but it could be, or to me, this is screaming relationship and possibly love. There seems to be a lot of that. Yep, a lot of you are moving forward. It was your decision. Fated wheel of change. I think third party, or meaning some of you have got to focus on someone else. Some of you may have had a third-party incident that's created emotions, that's given you a truth and made you move on. For some of you, a third party could be anywhere you distract yourself with anything to not feel your emotions, or to deny your happiness and your wish fulfillment. And then we do that for many reasons, belief systems, try and deny a connection because we need some emotional healing. So just look at that. They're saying 2 more cards. I've got 3, but let's do 2. Yeah, a lot of you are definitely in rebirth, birth, recreating, the new, the Empress, or some of you know who your Emperor or Empress is, male, female, but it's very overwhelming, and it could be something you're not sure how to move forward to, or you're trying to get out of the old and it's all overwhelming, I'm trying to move forward, whatever it is. Put it where it fits, but there is a little bit of shock, overwhelm. Give me a little bit more. Yeah, okay. For some of you, you are cutting out. You have to be like the Queen of Swords with the past or past it. Some of you are getting over the past. You've decided, I'm cutting myself from those emotions. I'm moving on from the past. I'm making the decision. I'm moving on. So a lot of you, there's a final decision, cutting to the truth. And it can be cutting, so make sure you're doing it lovingly. For others of you, your past, there's a wound, there's a healing here that overwhelms you and stops you from moving towards your Empress. Which means, the Empress means, because you're ready for connection, romantic love connection, emotional receiving, a new beginning and an abundant new beginning. So a lot of you may have found, let's say, the one, or you know who your Empress. Empress kind of ticks all of our boxes. The Empress is someone that we're just, oh, that's my person. I mean, that's who I see myself creating with, building with, growing with. For people who are wanting a family with, you know, that type of thing. You don't have to have a family. Baby could be wanting to create just a life or a relationship, or we're on the same page. It is overwhelming. This person is overwhelming you, or there's a fear there that you need to look at. So what I want to do now quickly is, so that's what you don't see coming. And for some of you, you know, that can be an incident where someone walks into your life, or you know someone that you want to move towards, and they just overwhelm you, okay? And you've been trying to deny these emotions or this connection. But there's a real match here. We've got King and Queen of Wands. We've got Emperor and Empress come out. We've got Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles here. We've got 10 of Pentacles, I heal you, you heal me. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. Like this union of these two is so abundant. So much abundance comes when you two come together. Look at the abundance here when you union up with the right people, right person, right relationship. So I've got a feeling the Emperor card. The Emperor calls, makes a decision. Okay? I'm going to take that as, and it's fallen on the Emperor card. So I was pulling cards for, that's Aries. So Aries, definitely. Anyone with Aries, sun sign, let's get the message for you for the month of March in particular. Definitely a decision's being made. The Emperor rules. He's final. He calls the final decision. He's thought it out. It's long-term thinking, okay? And about security and stability and what's good for the team, let's say, the good of all. Judgment. So definitely a decision has been made or will be made, whether it's an untruth or truth you've just decided or heard or been told. Judgment time. It's a fated conversation. You're wanting to offer your cup or what you've got to someone else or something else, job, career, or personal relationship. Aries, you're looking beyond your current horizon. So this is the Aries energy that's coming in, that is definitely made a decision or a decision will be made for you where you're moving on. I think it's Aries. I think you're making that decision. You're looking elsewhere. You're ready to go beyond your current situation, whether it's job or relationship. Now, I hear Pisces, so if any of you dealing with a Pisces, you could be leaving a Pisces behind or looking to go towards a Pisces. So just keep that in mind. Now, let's do for Saggy. Yep, Sagittarius. Okay, for the Saggies, or if you have Saggy in your chart too, this is, your Five of Cups is about, it's like a belief system, like if I have that, I can't have that, or if I leave here, I don't get that. There's this bittersweet energy, okay, or I lose that if I have that. So, and Saggies have the biggest heart of all the fire signs. They're not known, people don't know this, but Sagittarius zodiac and all the zodiacs have a big heart. They try and do it all for everybody. So they're keeping everybody in mind, trying to keep everyone happy. You could be dealing with a Leo, or you need the strength and the courage to make this decision because you want to move forward. Someone's coming into you, Sagittarius, offering love, romance, connection, emotional connection, an offer coming in. They have a cup here. Or you're wanting to move forward to someone, okay? But it's like you feel like, or maybe you have to let something go to move towards something, or you feel you'll lose something to gain something. So for Saggies, that's that energy where you're kind of going to have to choose, decide. And, you know, that's restriction to a Sagittarian. For my Leos, my gorgeous Leos, wow. Here's the good news, Leo. Any heartbreak, suffering, pain, sadness, this is past hurt, past pain, past sacrifice, you know, hurt, where it's sabotaged you. You are ready for the new path. You are taking the new unknown path, somewhere I've never been before. I want to go there. I want to give it a go. You could be breaking free from friends, groups, people, places and situations. It's taking a bit of a risk. Doing something I haven't done before. Ready for a new adventure or something. Stepping it up a level. You know, and look at the focus and clarity. The Queen of Swords. She knows what she's doing. So a lot of Leos, you've either been very hurt or still healing some hurt, or been stuck in your past that has stopped you taking this new path. I think you're breaking free and breaking out of that. That's the time. We've got a little bit more time. Aries, you're done. Saggies, you're reviewing everything in your life, everyone, everything. You've got to make a decision. This person's about to make a decision. Leos, you want collaboration. You want to team up with people who are working with you and for you, got your best interests, or doing what you're doing. You're moving forward. And there we go. There's another fire sign, Queen of Wands here. So it looks like my fire signs for the month of March are taking big action, nearly making a huge decision. And it will be, I think for all of you, it is a major decision, whether it's hurt, heartbreak, stuck in the past, making a major decision of that right or left. It's definitely karmic, and anywhere you're done, completed, over it, there is a big moving on. Celebration, more nurturing, moving towards what's passionate, what's fiery, what's driving you, and you're taking action in it. So if it's been stagnant, if you've been trying to move forward from something and can't, trying to heal something and can't, trying to go towards someone or something and you can't, or they can't, there was blockages, it looks like all those blockages will be revealed, cleared and healed, let's say, if you do the work. I mean, this doesn't work if you don't do the work. But you have to, there is such a strong energy, and it's all about moving beyond, further, expanding, going into the unknown, taking the new path. You know, really, it's my fire signs that love adventure. And what do we mean by that? They like action, they like progression, they like things to keep growing and moving forward. And any, let's call it dead wood, floating around that's stopping that, I really think. And you know, fire signs don't want to do this. They don't want to hurt people and leave people behind. They are an energy that says, look, if you want to come, you can come, but you have to come up to this level, or you have to be where I'm at, or you have to be into what you have to be making this, helping me flow. So it's a big call. We usually got to, you know, make some final decisions, move forward. But it looks like it's all forward from here on in, fire signs. You've been waiting for it. You're fine with it. I just think emotionally, a lot of you will be leaving some people, places and situations behind. You've helped them to try and grow, move, keep moving, and you will leave those who are stagnating or stagnating you. Okay? And a lot of you have definitely decided what your happiness is. Your 10 of Cups, your contentment, whether that's a person, a career, a relationship or a lifestyle, and that's where you want to head towards. So that's what you're putting in play, and I think you're getting very clear in that and clearing up the emotions. All right, fire signs, I have to wrap it up there. Thank you. Hit that like button. Thank you for support, and I hope this helps you through the month of March. See you next month. Bye.